All right, let's talk about Warren Buffett's top 5 secrets to success. Number 5, always look at the management of the company.
When you really know you've got a bad business is when you have a good manager and you're getting bad results. I mean, when you're getting bad results with a bad manager, you still have to examine the question of whether you can get better results if you get a better manager. Usually you can't. I've said in the past, that when a management with a reputation for excellence encounters a business with a reputation for bad economics, it's the reputation of the business that remains intact. And I've proved that many times.
Number 4, thorough research is key.
I don't need to know things instantaneously. I'm not making buy and sell decisions based on instant news. I'm making them sometimes after I've looked at a company for years and years. When we bought Apple a year ago or thereabouts, it had been something I'd looked at a long time.
Number 3, surround yourself with people who are good at what they do.
That if you're good at one thing, you're not necessarily good at another. You ought to get the person. You ought to use your talents where they're most useful, and get other people to give their talents. So, when my
Number 2, understand the language of business.
And I've been on 19 boards. I mean, I can tell you that most journalists probably, and most Americans, and maybe many people that write about business, they really don't understand the dynamics within a boardroom. And it's a little hard for journalists to be planted in boardrooms around the country, but I do think that business journalists, they have to understand accounting. You can't write about business without understanding accounting. And I run into a lot of journalists that really don't understand accounting, and that's too bad. That's the language of business, and that's important to understand.
And number 1, open up about your mistakes.
Well, I've made lots of mistakes. That's part of the game. I mean, there is no way in the investment business. Somebody says to you they never made a mistake, check them out. But
My name is Preston Pish, and I host the Investors Podcast, wherein we study billionaires and their secrets to success. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel or listen to my free podcast episode about Warren Buffett by clicking on the link below this video.